Hello everyone. Tomorrow is TD Bank the dividend quarterly dividend payment day. So I would like to have a quick review about the TD dividend history. Okay, first I go to the TD.com, which is the TD Bank's website, and they have investor relations the tab which you can find all the information about the stocks. So they have here. Actually, I just give me sorry, just give me 1 second. If you click on the share information and I go to dividend, okay, here tells you the July 31st, 2018 is the payment day for a quarterly dividend. And here you have a historical dividend information. If you click on this, view details, you have this tool and you can select from which time you would like to check the dividend history. So if you just click on look up, and you will get this page. Okay. Okay. So this quarter tomorrow actually. So for each TD stock share, you will receive 67 cents per share. That's the quarterly dividend income for you. And I would like to have a look. So in the uh, last 10 years, from 2000, I want to have a quick look. See, 10 years ago, and it's about 30 cents per share. So today is 67, so it's more than double. And this is a history for the last, I think, is more than 40 years. So if you look at that, 2000, yeah, okay, this is less than a penny, right? So I would like, okay, here's the number. 1978, the quarterly TD stock quarterly dividend is 1 cent, 1978. So 40 years late, exactly 40 years late, it is 67. So 40 years is up more than 60 times. Really good. It's a really good number. Okay, this is a really good number. And here, this is the TD quarterly financial report for shareholders. I would like to have a quick look, see shareholder performance. Because today I'm only talk about the dividend history. So over 20 years, the dividend growth rate is 11% annualized. 11% annualized. So just imagine in 1997, if a person just start to work and with a salary like $40,000 per year. Okay, I just give a number, $40,000 per year. You started. And in the next 20 years, if you can get 11% salary increase every year for 20 years, do you know how much salary you have today? More than $320,000 a year. $320,000, this is, I believe, at least is top 5 salary income in Canada right now. And this is all start from $40,000. So that's why being an investor, if you understand the concept, the compound interest, the concept of compound is very important because you need to know where you can expect what you can expect for the future, right? A lot of people ask me, this is all about the past, not a. It cannot tell you, it's not guaranteed that you will have the same results in the future. I agree, but I said it before, and also all the other great investor in the world told you, you don't need to forecast the future. You need to follow the basic investing principles to manage your investment. Okay, so the next step, I go to the Morningstar and morningstar.ca, and I want to have a quick look about the TD stocks. I want to get a little bit more information. Okay, this is for 10 years. The dividend, this is annual number. So its dividend increased from $1.18 up to $2.35. And this is about, this is last year, actually this is up to 12% again. So this year, this should be more than I think it is $2.68, $2.68. That's this year's number. So this is more than double in 10 years. Okay, I want to say that again. A couple weeks ago, I saw the news say the last decade, the Ontario people, the average house income increased by 10%. So in the meantime, the TD stocks, the dividend cash flow is more than double. So this is a big difference. This is a really big difference. More important is, if you look at this earnings per share, 10 years ago, it is $2.44. Today, $5.65. So the earnings growth even better than the dividend growth. What did it tell you? It tells you that TD Bank, as a business, they actually make more money than they give out to the shareholder, which this is a very good management style. It's a very good management style. Okay, if you look at it, the payout ratio is only 43.7%. So the TD Bank management, they are able to increase the dividend by 11% a year for 20 years, and the payout ratio actually is getting lower. So the business actually keep more money, more profit to reinvest into the business for the future. Okay, so being a shareholder, you just remember, when you receive $1 dividend from the TD Bank, the management actually keep another dollar profit to reinvest into the business for the future. So a lot of people, they don't pay attention to this. It's a business mind. It's not. When some people ask me, oh, it's only 3-4% dividend. It's so low. It doesn't matter. No, it does matter. It makes a big difference, because this tells you when you invest in the TD stock, it's your asset. You are the business owner, and your business reinvest the profit every month into the business for the future. If you want to be an investor, you have to understand this concept. Okay, so then next step, I want to go to Susan's blog. I introduced her blog before, and I think this is a very good website for beginners, especially for beginners. And Susan, she is a very typical middle class, which is able to manage her own money properly. Okay, I always tell people, if you can get a degree, it doesn't matter what kind of degree from any college. You can get a college degree. You should be able to understand the value investing, the basic concept, and you have no problem to learn how to manage your own money. And this is also very important. A lot of people, it really pissed me off is none of my friends, even they know, they 100% agree with what I said. They totally believe this is the right way to do to become rich, but none of them take action. I mean, no action. Okay, if you, it's just like everybody understand if you need to go to a gym to keep your body fit. Everybody understand. They know what they need to do, but they never take any action. Of course, we don't see any results. Okay, back to a student website, and this is okay. So this stock has a great long-term total return with 40 years. 40 years. So normally a middle class, typical middle class, you may have a 40 years working career. So the total return is 7.65% per year. Okay, it's 75. So I want to have a quick look. What does it mean for 40 years? Again, I go back to td.com, use the company's website. They have a tool which can show me, I just give a number, $10,000, invest 40 years. What will happen? Let me click on that. You will see the number. Okay, so you will have $5.7 million. $5.7 million. Let me ask any typical middle class in Canada in the past 40 years, how much money you put into your ISP or your pension or any investment for the retirement for your future, and you get this number, $5.7 million. And how many middle class people, the total lifetime salary more than $5 million in the last 40 years? You have to think about this, because if you are, okay, because I'm a typical, I come from a very typical middle class background. So what I try to share the information, my experience is for the typical middle class, okay? And I really want the middle class to understand from my experience. They know they need, I would encourage people and make them understand how important for you to study, to take action, to study the value investing. And if I go back to student website, and if you want to know a little bit more about the TD Bank stocks, actually, if you read Susan's, the stock analysis, you will get a very good understanding about this stock. That's why I always tell my friend, if you're really interested, see, there's so much information available on the internet. You can get it right away, just like this. You can get all the information. It's very good information. You just need to spend the time to study, to understand, and to apply, to take action. If you don't take action, nothing will happen. Okay, nothing will happen. So today, I just want to have a quick look at the TD stocks, the dividend history, and because I already announced I'm going to invest in TD every month, and I have a strategy after I retire from my full-time job, and also I'm thinking because a couple days ago. I posted a video. It's called "Stock Hiking versus the Horse Hiking Strategy," and I'm thinking use a real example. Not real. I want to use the example to explain a little bit more. So, and TD is my pick for the new portfolio. I will create another portfolio about this, the, the, the stock hacking strategy. Okay, and thank you.